welcome to my presentation about production equipment that I would recommend for a low budget production of around £250,000. There are lots of different types of equipment that you would need for this kind of production, ranging from cameras to editing software. So, starting with cameras, I've chosen the Canon XF305 HD camcorder and the Canon Cinema EOS C300 PL mount camera. I've chosen the Canon XF305 because it is low priced and good to use for a stationary camera in various shot types. It has memory cards that can record up to 50 megabytes per second, which means there will be high quality footage with not much lag for audio and visuals. It has an 18 times wide angle lens, so it can capture a lot of background without it being blurred or pixelated. It is HD, so that guarantees good picture quality, even if it is a lower priced camcorder. For £4,075, it is a very good camera for the money. However, it only comes with one lens, so to get variation with your shots you would also need to buy a camera with the ability to change lenses. This brings us onto the Canon Cinema EOS C300 PL mount camera. I chose this camera because it processes the same amount of data per second as the Canon XF305, so they are compatible with each other and can deliver the same storage. This will mean that I won't have files that are hugely different in size when I edit the production. This camera also comes with a Digic DV3 image processor that was designed to make better image quality, but not during the battery life of the camera, also providing a faster interspace to the SD card storage and a higher resolution when you watch the clips. The C300 PL mount camera is compact, modular and compatible with Canon's PL mount cinema lenses, as well as accessories from other companies. This camera is more expensive than the XF305, but you get a lot more for your money, the body costing £10,740. The next item on the list is lenses. I have chosen the Canon CNE EF mount prime lenses set, including 24, 50 and 85mm 4K digital camera lenses. I chose these because they are compatible with my Canon Cinema EOS C300 PL mount camera, so I know that they will definitely work with the camera as they are the same make and were made for each other. The lenses themselves provide 4K optical performance, so they are very clear and definitive with their filming and will provide the perfect lens for shooting in high definition. In addition, they have an 11-blade aperture diaphragm for gentle, attractive blurring and great depth of field, so perfect for shooting moody scenes in the production. The benefit of 3 different size lenses means that you can get any size shot you want, because the bigger the lenses will mean that you can shoot from further away and still keep the high definition quality of your shots. These lenses are very high quality, so they come with a high price. The set of 3 is £9,594. A monitor is also important for a camera as it allows you to see what you're filming without having to look through the lens. Having a monitor that can keep up with the high power of your camera is also very important so that you don't have lag, and so that the image quality is reflected in your monitor as well as being recorded into the camera. A low quality monitor for a high quality camera wouldn't give you a true representation of what you're filming on the set. So the monitor that I've chosen is the Marshall VLCD70MDO LCD monitor with HDSI output module. This monitor can show HD or SD quality, depending on which one I decide to use. It comes with 3G, so there is the potential to stream to other devices such as computers or even the internet. It comes with 4 colour filters, which is good for shooting scenes which might require either a high contrast, black and white, or extreme colour. Along with this, it has a new icon-driven menu system, waveform display with dual audio bars, front panel headphone output, and variable pixel-to-pixel function. So this is a very good monitor that can do a lot of functions perfect for a low-budget production. You can mess around with the way your shots look and also the audio that you choose, like making certain audio louder or quieter. So for all of this, the price is very reasonable, costing £924. For this camera gear, I'm going to need some memory cards. It is always good to have a few spares in case you fill them up. So for my Canon XF305, I will buy 3 SanDisk SD SDX 128GB x46, 120GB 45 megapixels per second Extreme SDXC cards. These are good for the camera because they have a very big storage which would be needed for shooting in high definition. So 3 128GB memory cards should be more than enough for a low budget production. These SD cards are C10, which means they can process a lot of data at once, which is needed. These are £119.20 each. So the overall cost for this camera's memory is £357.60. For my C300 PL mount camera, I'm going to need compact flash cards. So I will use SanDisk Extreme compact flash cards, 64GB. I will need 4 or 5 of these because the storage on them isn't as big as for my XF305 camera. These flash cards are perfect for capturing all of the footage that I need, and although they are expensive, they won't slow my camera down, so there would be no lag on my shots and the picture quality wouldn't be reduced. These cards are £259.20 each, so if I were to buy 5 of them, it would cost me £1,296 altogether. Moving on from cameras, other equipment is important, like equipment for making your shots stable and not wobbly and handheld, so tripods are important. The tripod that I've decided to buy is the Sachtler 25 EFP2CF tripod system. This system is very heavy duty. It can hold cameras that weigh up to 35 kilograms. It is also very tall, so you can get high angle shots as well as all of the other types that you need. Its minimum height is 75 centimeters and its maximum height is 175 centimeters, which is taller than a lot of people. It is compact and not too heavy to carry. Its carrying size is 95 centimeters and it weighs 11.6 kilograms, which is reasonably heavy, but it can hold a lot of weight itself, so you would expect this. The tripod is expensive, costing £7,336, but I will need 2 of these as I have 2 cameras, so the overall cost is £14,672. As well as tripods, I'm going to need track and dolly, jib and Steadicams. The track and dolly I've chosen is the Cambo 4-wheel dolly system. I chose this track and dolly because it can be used on track or off track. It also has a detachable seat and specially designed track wheels to give it excellent performance on any universal 62cm track. Along with this, it has the ability to attach any weight tripods that you want, so I could attach my Sachtler tripod system to it and it would work efficiently. For all of this, the cost is £3,510, which I think is a fair price, although I will need 2 of these in case I want to get panning shots from both sides. So for both of them, the price would be £7,020. The jib that I have chosen is the Cambo V40 Heavy Duty Pro Video Boom. This offers a smooth pan action with a base locking facility to get the smooth shots that I would need for my production. It also provides easy adjustment for a variety of camera weights and boom lengths, along with quick detachment to add accessories such as tripod mounts. So this is a decent jib and costs £1,674, but I will also need 2 of these, so that's £3,384 spent on jibs. The Steadicam that I want is the Steadicam Merlin 2 with the arm and vest. This has a rigid aluminium structure that enables stable moving shots at unprecedented focal lengths. It weighs a lot, but it's worth it for the quality of the shots that you can produce. It weighs 13 ounces without its steel add-on weights for extra stability, so it would be quite painful to wear this for a long time. However, it comes with an all-metal 6-ball bearing gimbal, which is the smallest precision bearing gimbal that you can get in a Steadicam. So this is a very good Steadicam and costs £1,554, which I think is very reasonable, and I will only need 1 of these. Moving on from the filming side of things, I need audio to make my production have a good quality of sound, so I need a lot of microphones and sound equipment. The first thing I need for this is a shotgun microphone with boom. So the product that I chose for this was the Audio Technica ATR6550 mini jack gun mic. This has the correct cables to plug into my camera, so the scene that I am filming can have its audio processed from the range of my camera from the scene. It also has 2 range settings, normal for close and medium distance, tele for long distance, so I can get my audio for whatever scene I am filming with this microphone. So this microphone is very good for filming, and it costs only £60, so I get 2 of these, so that's just £120 spent. I will also need a boom for this microphone, so I chose the Lightwave Carbon G5 boom with internal lead and XLR because it is a robust lightweight pole that is easy to clean due to its patented locking system, and it has a quick release mechanism, so this is a good stable pole for my shotgun microphone. This costs £264 and I will need 2, so that's £528. I also need some studio microphones in case I hire out a studio and need to get some good audio for my shots. So for this I've chosen the Shure SM7B dynamic microphone which is now an industry standard down to its smooth, flat, wide-range frequency response, appropriate for music and speech in all professional audio applications. The Shure SM7B features excellent shielding against electromagnetic harm generated by computer monitors, neon lights, and other electrical devices. So this is a high-quality microphone that I can use in the studio, costing £349. I will need about 5 of these to spread around or as spares, so the overall price for this is £1,745. Another microphone that is important is a radio clip microphone, so I have chosen the Sennheiser EW135P G3 handheld radio mic kit. This comes with a lot of technology and gear. It has sturdy metal housing, transmitter and receiver, 42 MHz bandwidth, 1680 turnable UHF frequencies for interference-free reception, enhanced frequency bank system with up to 12 compatible frequencies, adaptive diversity reception for high reception quality, pilot tone squelch for eliminating RF interference when transmitter is turned off, automatic frequency scan feature searches for available frequencies, enhanced AF frequency range, increased range for audio sensitivity, HDX compander for crystal clear sound. So it has a lot of really useful features, and it costs only £526.80. So it'd be useful to have 3 of these for my crew to use. So I've actually spent £1,580 on these. I now have all of my microphones. Now I need equipment to play around with sound, and also to record sounds. So I need a sound mixer. For this I have chosen the Sound Devices 664 field mixer. This has the ability to input low noise and high dynamic range of analog inputs. It includes analog peak limiters, high pass filters, input trim controls, and direct outputs. It also has a good output flexibility. It can output to 3 cameras simultaneously. The 664 can sound record each of its inputs and its 4 output buses for 10 record tracks. Recordings are saved to compact flash and SD cards. It is also designed to be easy to use, so this sound mixer is essentially a must for my production. It costs £4,188, but since they are so worth the money, I will buy 2 so that I can use them for different things. So for my sound mixers, I'm spending £8,376. The next item that I need is a sound recorder. There are many types of sound recorders, but I've chosen a small handheld one for capturing dialogue and background noise if it's relevant. So the recorder I've chosen is called the Zoom H2N Handy Recorder Portable Digital Audio Recorder. It is a handheld stereo digital audio recorder. It supports SD cards and SDHC cards. So I will need to buy another memory card like I did for my cameras, but the maximum that it takes is 32 gigs. So a SanDisk memory card will cost me £57.69. It also comes with a USB cable to plug into computers, so editing access is easier, along with the quality of the recordings. It records in WAV 16 and 24-bit and MP3 48 to 320 kbps. So the quality is really good and you won't get lag or crackling in the audio. So one of these will cost me £147.82, but I want 5 of these along with memory cards, so that will cost me £1,027.55. The final stretch of equipment to buy is lighting gear. The first item for lighting is various lighting kits. I've chosen 2 lighting kits. One is the Dido Light 3 hard light heads and 1 soft light heading kit. And the other is the Dido Light 3 head 150W master dimmer kit with soft case. I chose them both for variation from hard and soft lights, so that I will have all of the different kinds of lighting that I need. These can be used in the studio or outside. The first kit contains 4 lights, 3 are hard lights and the other is a soft light. But I thought that this wasn't enough to get a good variation of hard and soft, so I got another kit, which has dimmer lighting for soft light effects, so I have the best of both worlds for whatever atmosphere I'm trying to create. The hard lighting kit costs £2,572.80 and the dimmer lighting kit costs £2,561.84. So for the lighting kits, I have spent £5,134.65 on lighting kits, but this isn't all of the lighting that I need. So this brings us on to my next piece of lighting equipment, which is 800 watt red headlights. I think I will need about 5 or 6 of these, and the light that I want to get is called the Ianrio 800 watt redhead. This light has fiberglass housing with aluminium reflectors, so it is sturdy and strong and won't break easily, which is ideal for shooting a production. It is just your usual studio light really, but it is definitely worth having and only costs £238.80. But since I want 5 of these, it will cost me £1,194. Next up is the 2 kilowatt blondes. The blonde that I chose is called Ianrio 1610 CE Compact Beam 2 kilowatt PO plus filter, holder and wire G. This blonde comes with lightweight construction, code 220 steel housing, extra polished aluminium reflector and pole operate spot plug control. So this blonde offers a lot, and I will need 5 of these to match up with the amount of redheads that I bought. The price of one of these is £356, so 5 of these will cost me £1,780. This isn't too expensive considering the size of my budget. I will also need LED lights, so the product that I have chosen for this is Light Panels Helio LED light. This is eco-friendly because it uses 85% less energy than normal lights. It also has the ability to dim without losing any colour clarity, along with anodized aluminium housing. It is a strong piece of kit. It can be battery powered as well as plugged in, which is useful for filming outside. So this is a good piece of equipment, and I will need 4 of these. They cost £2,064 each, so 4 will cost me £8,256. Now I need lighting accessories. So I need some gels. I decided to get the Colour Correction Control Gel Kit, which comes with 10 colour correcting gel sheets. So full, half and quarter of CTB and CTO sheets, 2 Frost and Frost 3 sheets, and 0.3 and 0.6 ND. This will only cost me £32.40, and I will get 2, 1 for each camera. This will cost me £64.80. The next lighting accessory that I need is scrim. So I went with the ARRI 800 watt scrim set. There isn't much of a description on the website, but it comes with 4 different scrims. This cost me £71.83. Finally, the last piece of equipment for my production is polystyrene panels. I got the Styrene Clear polystyrene sheet, which is 1200mm by 900mm by 4mm set. So I will need 6 of these sets, one costing £16.54, so altogether costing me £99.24. So, out of my budget of £250,000, I managed to spend £83,236.46. I didn't really spend very much on this low budget production, but this doesn't factor in crew locations or extra equipment costs. I might need extra equipment, and I have a lot of money to spend on it if I were to start the production and find that I didn't actually have everything that I needed. But this is the list of equipment that I think would be in need for a low budget production.